Ask for nothing.
We have
You
that at home.
better not ask for nothing.
We have
You
that at home.
better
We
not
have that
ask
at
for
home.
nothing.
We have that
You
at home.
better
We have
not
that at
ask for
home.
nothing.
We have that
You
at home.
better
We have
not
that at
ask for
home.
nothing. Feeding you greatness, everything you need. Pull up to the table and fulfill your baby. Got the last week for the culture and what's trending. Foolishness and friends, everything in between.
We have that
But
at
y'all
home.
not
We have that at
listening
home.
when we say don't ask for nothing. Whatever you need,
Anything, everything, all things.
you'll be fulfilled right here. Tune in, turn up.
Turn up. Turn up.
Anybody else? What's up, everybody? Hey, my sweet babies. It's King. It's Moni. It's Jess. And this is We Have That at Oh, y'all got good at that. Turn up to start off, okay? Let's give it up for our sis, Moni.
You see her?
So silly.
Beauty.
Our own personal black queen.
Yes.
Black History Month
It's
is
Black
in full
History
effect.
Month, and she
In
is
full
in the
effect.
building.
In full effect, baby.
Yes, it's snowing outside. Had to bring a little something to the
Yeah,
party.
we gonna let that
You
white
did.
she devil snow
I
turn this
had
Black
to
History Month.
shovel.
I know. Kimi's car is in too deep.
Oh my God. It's out. It's out now, but Lord, did not make it to work. It was a mess, shambles, but we're good. Tomorrow I'll be there.
Yeah, that East Coast snow or something. It hit different.
For
Mhm.
real. And
Like
you
we
know,
had a lot of snow on the Midwest, but I don't think like we be getting hit like that, like where our cars is.
are y'all technically the Midwest?
Are the
Yes.
Midwest.
Wow.
And I thought that the Midwest got it worse. Chicago's crazy cold.
Yeah, Chicago get it cold. I'm talking about like the way the shit go. Like, I mean, like our cars get buried too, but like I don't know, y'all shit just be looking worse.
We hit and miss. Y'all get it worse.
You think so?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do y'all like having the 4 seasons, or would you rather be somewhere like Cali where it's kind of like the same all year?
You know, I've had this conversation a lot actually. I think the 4 seasons is cool for like the family, like it's good for your kids, expose them to that. But like personally, no, I want the tropical.
All year round. I've thought about it. I feel like I don't want to be super hot. You know, I know Cali gets cool when the winter changes.
Oh, it's
So,
nice too, yeah.
But I kind of like the seasons. I mean, who don't look forward to the fall leaves?
And like having Christmas really look like Christmas, you know?
Right. Like I feel like a Cali Christmas ain't Christmas.
Y'all sound like the kids that
Ariana
had to
Grande's-
shovel or rake leaves growing up.
Wait, I promote Ariana Grande's Christmas and Chill is about a SoCal Christmas.
It is.
I adore it. So maybe it's possible. I don't know. I really love Cali. Like every time I go out there, I'm like vibes. This
Cali
is
is a vibe.
life.
I've never been to Cali, so maybe you guys should take me one day.
Oh, we got to take you for sure, and we can go see Gigi this time because we swear I'll be in her
Shout out to
city.
Gigi, etc.
Ali Bo now.
Yeah, all that. Okay, I gotta see my water all the way over there. I'm gonna get it in a minute.
And you know what? I would just want to say for the just in case anybody was wondering, this is not Kool-Aid. Like I just want to.
With your black ass.
It is Crystal Light. The shit tastes just like Kool-Aid though, so we good.
You're gonna have to do a review of that and verify that.
Yo, fruit punch. The fruit punch one legit tastes like Kool-Aid. The trick is you can't put the whole packet in. You know, a little less.
We got some viewers from Facebook tapping in.
Turn up. What up? What up?
Yes, I lived in Florida and it was nice, but Christmas was weird with people in shorts and flops.
Yeah, like what?
I enjoyed when I lived in Cali, and when I lived there, I had a Christmas there, and I enjoyed it. Like it was different, and it was warm, and it was like
y'all barbecue, have a cookout.
Right.
We went to the beach. Hey.
Hey.
That's
the extension queen.
Oh, Shaq. Hey.
That was young. Flawless bundles.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Mm,
Had to switch it up a little bit. Yo, energy has been feeling so heavy. I don't know why, but I was
It's-
like curly, a little crimp, some lighter hair, some jewelry.
Okay.
I always tell everybody, this is my like
Hillary.
some jewelry. If you put away, you have to put on some power pieces, you know, shit that you put on and just makes you feel powerful. I feel like all Black History Month, we should put on power pieces. This is my necklace for today.
I'm on power piece.
Yes.
I can dig it.
All right, let's get into the shizzo.
What's up with the menu?
Okay, we gonna have to have Scheme start this one off because he was, he's born to know when it comes to Miss Wendy Williams.
Oh yes, how you doing? How you doing, everybody? Oh, Wendy had her on Saturday. She had her documentary and her biopic that came on. They both were really good. It was 4 hours in total. Took my life. But it was really good. She went in depth with the husband drama. You know, he was a piece of shit, but on the other end, he was very supportive. She had like 5 miscarriages back to back to back. And he took good care of her, and but he also was a hot mess. Like,
yo, I watched part of it. I was actually just watching it right now.
yeah, it came on again, right?
I don't know. It was on demand on Lifetime.
Okay.
I was just doing my hair. My mother does my hair. So we were doing my hair and watching Wendy's movie. And yo, first of all, the movie is so funny because it's not a real movie. It's like little scenes and a caricature of Wendy. Like there was no expectation of good acting or anything. It was just like a bunch of characters going through the motions, which was fine. It had like a little style to it. But yo, Kevin had a whole other life, like down the block. 9 miles with the other woman. Literally, they said 9 miles in
And Wendy said she had no clue.
a big old house. And then I'm like, yo, how realistic, how true is this stuff? She goes to the house, instead of knocking on the door and busting shit up, she writes on the garage door with spray paint, Kevin and Wendy forever. I was like, yo.
I think she had a little bit of shame because she did that old light spray paint with hot pink spray paint. But it seemed her though, because the show was like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then super glued the mailbox shut.
Yes. I'm like, yo, what in the petty?
But she said she don't fight. She said she's never been in a fight. So she's not really about that life, even though her mouth seems like she is.
I know, but that's
But it was good all in all.
That is so funny to me. I think that's weird.
that she never.
It is. It doesn't go together, right?
With all that mouth, you would think felt like she got.
It don't go together.
No, but you know what it is? I was watching that, and I mean, I know Wendy's story kind of, but like seeing the movie, like she really was hustling. Like Wendy was doing her job.
Yeah, she
was not like her real. You know what I'm saying? Like she may have like that's her personality, but she was working. She was like trying to make a name for herself, and she was like, "I'm gonna do what I need to do. People like this dish on the dirt or whatever it is, so I'm gonna, get all the dirt."
Yeah, she says that now from time to time. Like, I'm just working.
Yeah,
it's not necessarily personal. I'm just doing what people love me to do. And she had bosses who hated her niche, but then she had people who was like, this hasn't been done yet. Keep doing it. You're amazing. Yeah. And then it just built up from that. But, a lot of people don't like her because she talks so much, but she's just working. I don't even think she probably don't even care that much.
Yeah, I definitely don't get the...
Can you imagine caring about somebody else's life that much? But if you were Wendy Williams becoming a rich queen of all media, sure, I'll talk about you. But other than that...
I think it takes you not to care, like, to talk about it. I mean, it's like real casual. Of course, if you personal, you probably really ain't going to want to talk about it, or you're going to have, of course, a certain approach. She is real cut and dry with it most of the time. Like, yeah, so in this news...
What's his name? What's the guy's name that used to have the blog? Oh, what was his name? He had lost a bunch of weight, but he used to do the celebrity gossip blog, and I think he's on VH1 or something. But then he came out later and was like, "It doesn't feel so great to be doing this." What is his name?
Jason Lee?
No, not Jason Lee. This is like back in the day. I feel like it's more. Damn, he had a blog and
Big Boy.
Who? No. It's not It's a white guy.
Oh, I don't know.
Damn, his name
Elvis Duran?
No. But anyway, he was like a celebrity gossip, like blogger or whatever. He got really big. He has a website. You're gonna know his name.
Perez Hilton.
Yes.
Oh, for real? Oh, yeah.
I'm like, what the hell? He eventually came out and was like that. He didn't always love doing those pieces or whatever. Blah blah blah. I'm sure Wendy has had those moments before and like had to sit and decide, like, because at some point it gets personal for somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, it got personal for Diddy when she was calling him gay. It got personal for Total when she was calling them broke. You know, so I feel like because that's, you're talking about somebody's life, their career. So I feel like she had to have some moment where she was like, yo, what am I doing? But not enough to stop her.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, this would gotta put her on.
I went to Perez Hilton's site real quick to see if he was doing the same thing. I guess it changed a little bit.
The tone, right? I guess he's like still around, but it's like the tone is different.
Yeah. Looks like it's a little bit more wholesome. Legit news. He used to call people coke heads and under their nose, and he used to be really messy.
Really messy.
So it looks like he got more clean cut, which is fine. I mean, it ain't built. Everybody ain't for that. He didn't had a kid and everything, so he probably trying to get rid of that karma. Yeah.
Do y'all put Andy Cohen and Mona in that category of like a gossip? Like as like just like a gossip kind of entity, like anything that comes out of them is like gossipy, and
they are messy on the low, but they're behind the scenes, so like they don't get it like that. Like the people who work on the shows have been calling them out, but yeah, Andy is getting money off of them women acting a fool.
Yeah.
They're still adding franchises.
Yo, and Ryan Seacrest too. He was behind the Kardashians, right?
Behind the Kardashians, yeah. They're getting money. I don't know if it's, I think they are. Mona Scott, Lord.
Yeah.
Mona Scott
created a whole empire.
Yeah.
She did.
They are getting
on one of those shows, right? Did she do a reality show?
Who?
Mona
Wendy?
Scott or Wendy?
No, so. Wendy had, it was like hers was kind of like a Howard Stern. They had a camera in her radio studio.
Yes, I remember that. Her hair was crazy during that phase.
That's what I remember. That's when she was harassing Whitney. Them infamous
but
interviews.
The thing about that interview that I don't think I've ever sat down and listened to it front to back. At the end of it, they said, "Bye, I love you, I appreciated talking to you." What was that? Like they was going. Well, Whitney was cursing Wendy out. Wendy was very unbothered. But
because that's just good. Like that's good television, good radio. You know.
Poor
Migga.
Poor Migga.
Right now we're talking about different topics. Stay tuned. You'll see what we're talking about, brother.
Stay around.
Scroll at the bottom that says Wendy Williams.
Yeah, we usually have a little directory at the bottom for those that
turn. What up, though?
Listen, I got these incense off of Etsy, and they are amazing. I want to burn the whole package at one time.
What is the scent?
White sage, but it smells amazing. They're almost like crack.
Yeah.
They don't last long enough.
Incense is like that.
Like I want to just burn them all the time. And I do burn them all the time. The other night I burnt it back to back. But it's so great.
No, I love it. Every time I buy another incense, like I have a bunch, I always end up just going back to the Nag Champa. It's like once you have one that you like that's your.
Where do you get it from?
I order from Amazon, but it's like
I'm gonna have to hit it up.
Yeah, but it's like a certain brand that I like. I bought a different brand, and I was like, no.
Yeah,
I'm like, this smells like baby powder, and that is not what I was.
Right. Y'all ain't gonna ask me what I'm burning?
What you burning, boo? Oh no.
No, he burning. What you burning on the stove?
You know me. I'm a
Erica Juicy.
A little fabuloso.
Hey,
I wonder if anybody knows about that hat.
I was going to say, geez, tell the people about the trick, because this is like a whole, like a.
What you do? It's like you use a pot.
Wait a second, Geesh. Wait.
One moment.
Go ahead, tell them.
Yeah, what's up, peoples? It's basically just some I give my mama actually, but you just boil some pine salt and probably or some fabuloso, whichever one you got, and a little dash of water, and you put the pot, obviously one that you don't use, put it on warm, let that thing percolate, and get all in the atmosphere, and it smells good. So like right now I'm just
last.
how much you put in there.
Okay.
So I always put like a little bit in there, so like I don't need a lot.
I mean, how long does it linger afterwards?
Oh, I don't know. I guess
a couple hours.
Yeah, because I usually do it. I don't really do it with the intent for my house to smell like pine, so I do or fabuloso. I do it to air out whatever else. Usually after I cook or something. So
that's smart. That's smart. After you get that grease or something, if you're frying.
Yeah, because I'm like I do that. We grew up smelling it all.
But I probably want to do it with some I don't necessarily want to put. So Jeesh has a chemical pot that he does this in, like specific for his cleaning things. I wonder if you could just take a pot. Can you do it? Because I know people use like lemon peels and like orange peels sometimes to like make
do all that. Yeah.
I want to start doing that, like a natural way to get the scent.
One of my coworkers, he brought this mini crock pot in from home, and he put apples and cinnamon in it and plugged it in, and it lit our office up with a little bit of water, and it lit it up. I had never even thought about it.
Yes, a crock pot. And I have a mini crock pot that's like a little fondue thing.
You can plug it in like an oil warmer.
Yeah, all that.
Oil warmer.
Love it. You have all the essential oils. I'm going to be...
Yes.
Yeah, I'm with all that. Let's see y'all. We done put the viewers on. Shout out to Elaine. She in here with us tonight.
Yeah.
Everybody gonna be making the house smell good after this.
No, for real, it works. Because me, I'm one of them people. Like I'm always like.
Yeah.
I don't like I have cats. I like to cook stuff with garlic and seasonings.
Yeah.
And afterwards, it just has the whole house
lit up.
Smelling like food or and nobody likes a cat smell. I refuse to allow that to happen. I'm like, hell no.
See, I got the patio door to go along with it. So like right now it's 2 degrees outside. If something smells funny, I'm like, woof, I'm opening the patio door. I got the shit boiling. Like, what with it? Listen.
I'm gonna start doing that. Just boil right after I cook. Just boil something on the stove. That makes you happy. I keep the eucalyptus in the bathroom too. So let that scent out. I love it.
I brought 2 bundles of eucalyptus from Trader Joe's, had it in the shower, had it in the bathroom. It didn't do nothing for me.
It has to be very fresh. And I feel like when you get it, you have to take something and press the leaves to release a little bit of the oil. Then when you hang it up, it has to get very hot and steamy, and then you'll start to smell it. And if it's like a fresh one, I don't think the winter is the season for it, but when it's steamed up, it'll be in the bathroom, it'll come out or whatever. I had a good one during the summer. The ones I bought now are not so great, but it really feels like a little spa experience.
I gotta be on the lookout for some good fresh eucalyptus. Elaine, you love your fresh air.
Yeah. Need it.
That's why I know what you're coming from, because So let's get into some more what's going on in the world right about now. T.I. and Tiny is not a favorite in the news right now. They got some allegations going on. By the looks of y'all faces, y'all aware as well what's going on. So
I don't know. Tell me. I know briefly, but I haven't seen or heard the stuff. So
it's basically just yes. It's basically just some they're sex trafficking claims, and I guess up to 30 women have come out and basically
30 women.
Yeah, around that number has accused them of basically sex trafficking, abuse, drugs, against their will, while they was at these little parties or whatever. And of course, right now it's just allegations and stuff. But it's it's a lie. That's heavy. Then some heavy accusations, and then it's it kind of came out of nowhere. I mean, for me, I've heard, I've seen stuff in the media. I said not even heard, but little stuff about
T.I.
them
and Tiny been including people. Oh,
Yeah, I've heard that they've had like, you know what I'm saying,
do your Googles. It's a
there.
mess out in them T.I. tiny streets.
Yeah,
So what exactly? So what? So they are having parties. Are these children or adult women?
no, they're all the dogs.
They're adults. So initially the girl was like, he put a gun to my head. They denied. Tiny jumped on her neck and was like, oh, for real? And out of that spiraled all these crazy allegations stating that they require you to take drugs coming into parties. Required you to take drugs before entering into the parties.
But even still, that's not against your will. Like you
have the option to say no. And then like Rob Kardashian, when he was beefing with China, he was saying that China told him about T.I. and Tiny sleeping with her. I think that it's known that this is what they like to do.
Okay.
Or at least this is what he likes to do, and Tiny participates.
Mm-hmm.
But my thing is a little bit off topic, but I was kind of having this conversation with one of my friends. How often do you want to have a threesome? Do you want that to be part of your regular sexual endeavors? That sounds tiring.
Yeah. I don't know. I've always like, I'm pretty free sexually. I'm like, whatever you're into, do it. I've never like the threesome has never been something that's like called to my spirit. Like you need to bring an additional person into it. Like I've never had a threesome. I'm not opposed to it or anything like that. But what I really do enjoy about being with the same person is like that after time when you know each other. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And it's like the stuff that y'all do that you're not really gonna talk about later.
Yeah.
See, like
each time you can add something else, try something else. You're familiar, you're comfortable.
Yes. And it's like, I don't know. I feel like once like another person is in that, I guess like it depends on how long you've been with somebody. I've never been in a relationship.
Elaine said depends on your appetite.
That's what I said. The appetite.
My thing is like, I don't know. My thing is
in 20 years, like if you were married 20 years later, or like, first of all, that's 10 years. I'm 35 right now. 45, like, I'm still with it. I
think it's different strokes for different folks. And I think if you two fun people, y'all gonna look back on that and be still laughing and checking.
You two fun people. This man loves to throw around a judgment. So if you're not, so what? If you're not into a threesome,
I'm saying you said like in 10 years looking back at it. So I was like, that would depend on your personality. I don't think that would change much.
First of all, Tiny is 45. I know she tired. How old is she now?
So you say that 45. See, why can't be the same?
No, I was saying that
is not.
I was saying when I'm in 10 years that I'm gonna be 45, and I feel like I'm probably still gonna be like, interested.
Yeah,
but it's like if you've been with the same person for 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, it's like at some point, are you like, all right, let's shake it up. I want to have a threesome, and you like it, and you just do it regularly, like.
Yeah.
Shoot, T.I. is 40.
He's younger than her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So her bones is old.
Because she was in Escape. And
she's 45.
45?
He's 45. That isn't too old, but
how y'all know Tiny ain't with it? That they might both.
No. That was completely a joke. I'm saying like at some point it's excessive. I feel like, is he greedy? Does she like it? Like having all these threesomes, like. It's crazy.
I like Elaine's style. You talking? I brought down for an orgy.
I have,
but don't touch. But maybe I don't know.
Yeah, because the orgy is like the same room type thing.
An orgy. I just feel like I don't know. I think it is something like we all know. Obviously, right now it's way too early to be like, "Ooh, they did wrong." Because I mean, like for me, it does seem like okay. A requirement means you agree to the terms. So it's like they say, okay, you need to put this on your tongue before you come in. You say, then like that's not against your will. Like, so I mean,
but it's still wrong now. Like, even if I put a tablet on my tongue, that don't mean I want to have sex with you. You know
But
what I'm saying?
I mean, well,
They
I
claim
don't.
one of the girls almost died. You know what I'm saying? So like you never know how people are gonna react to stuff. People change their mind. You never know.
But even
I also think
still,
like yes, part of it is fun, but it's like now they're getting accusations and stuff. So it's like at the time during that moment, there must have been some reservation to the girls. And it's like, no, you can't blame them. Yes, they're adults. But at some point, when y'all two been doing this for this long, like that behavior comes predatory. Like
Right.
you knew what was going to happen. You knew she was going to be a little more lenient. You knew she was going to be a little more
Exactly.
Because
That's why you're giving people the drugs. Because
and of course you have an option to say no, but I mean,
yeah,
like, adult peer pressure is a real ass thing. Like it really
is. Like I can walk in and say, yeah, I want that tablet, but do I know that in a few hours y'all gonna be up breathing on my neck, offering me to have group sex?
And because
I'm not going to be
like,
coherent
yeah.
enough to be like, yeah.
But is that a situation you would put yourself in? Like, would not us as people and us? I mean, me feeling like I know y'all. If somebody said it to us, we like, oh, I ain't at that party. Like,
you just never know.
Like,
if you're familiar,
it really depends, yo.
Yeah,
you go out somewhere, you're already drinking, you're having a good time, you're with people who you think you trust. Everybody's doing something, and you're there. You're trying to have a good time or whatever. If somebody you trust lets you know like something is safe, you might do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I was just trying to have a good night. Like, who the hell knew?
Or get excited because it's like, ooh, T.I. and Tiny.
Yes, that's another big part of it.
I personally, I just feel like, definitely, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I don't see probably every incident being kosher, like nothing happened. I'm sure when drugs and all that was involved, it's always like riffraff, usually. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm definitely, it's something to look into.
Y'all
but
know Shekinah Joe?
I would have turned my ass around, like, oh no, I'm straight. Like, you know what I'm saying? That sounds like something I would have been there for the bullshit.
You know, you would have been right up in the party.
Listen, let me finish. I say I would have been there for the bullshit. Like, okay, I'll take two. Like, or I'd be like, oh
I'll
no,
take two.
Like, I'm turning around. You know what I'm saying? But they said they're doing the Bill Cosby allegedly, but
yeah, they even talked about them trafficking women, which is a way bigger issue. You're prostituting out women, which means if you're trafficking, they're trapped. Somehow, some way, they're trapped,
and you're taking them from one place to another.
They are locked up somewhere.
Yeah.
So I mean,
I
think it'll unfold. Maybe it'll unfold. Maybe it won't go nowhere. Who knows?
I'm honestly like, yo, there's obviously so much corrupt shit going on in Hollywood. Like, I don't even know how I feel about this anymore. Like, I'm tired of like people's like. This is gonna sound crazy. Not that I'm tired of people's like
unpacking so much all the time.
Yes, it's like too much because I feel like this stuff has been going on forever. Obviously, like I don't want anybody to be endangered and trafficked and stuff like that. But it's like if you're gonna pinpoint what one person is doing, then you need to blow up the whole fucking industry. Like, because it's like singling out these certain groups of people, canceling them, their careers are over. And then it's like, all right, but they're doing it too. So
and then it's like 5 months later, somebody else come out and say, oh, them too. And it's like, what is the point of just, like you said, just blow it all up? But it's like, and that's T.I. He mentioned some things, like he said, the timing and people trying to defame him and, you know, like stuff like that. So it's like, it's always that too. It's always that side that's thrown into. Like,
they said they knew he was a creep when he was talking about patrolling his daughter's hymen at her OBGYN appointment.
I remember that.
They don't need any more proof than that.
So yeah, it's like that. You know, it's always the multiple sides to look at it. And stuff.
Are you disappointed that this black man was outed, Geesh, and not a white politician?
As I said, scheme. Like I said, it's T.I. always been there.
I hear the benefit of the doubt in your brain. It's okay, you don't gotta say no more.
No, it's not that. Like I said,
T.I. always been there. It's crazy because, like, okay, this one time in band camp, I stayed up all night and read the Superhead book.
Okay. Yo, who was I talking to that said they read that book too?
Was it probably me and you?
I read it.
When I was at your spot.
Yes.
And he details how like Irv Gotti enjoys taking drugs for every sexual experience. And
some people are into it.
They're just into it and they have access to this stuff.
Yeah.
Because they got the money. So like everybody's doing crazy stuff, and who knows if it was consensual or not. It's just, we'll never know.
And I really truly think, like, when you're in the atmosphere, you know what I'm saying, and everybody around is doing it, it's not going to seem like something wrong. Like, I really don't think it's that easy to be like, no, not I. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, yo, you're a fish, you're swimming in water. You don't know that the water is there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You're around a bunch of people. Everybody's doing drugs, popping pills, smoking something, whatever, blah, blah, blah. In the parties, blah, blah, blah. Somebody tells you got to take this to get into the party. You're like, bam, I'm with these people. We in, like, we chilling. I feel like it just happens that easily.
Yeah. Geez. You don't think it happens like that at all?
I'm for the most part just strong-minded, so I don't like me. I don't know what I'm about to get into, or I already know. I'm one of them people. I don't think I've never been in that situation like where it was like not as an adult. Like I don't think it's been a situation where I was just like I felt like I had to do something I didn't want to do, especially as far as taking a drug. Like yeah, I did it because I wanted to. If I did it, like.
So you've never done something when you've been with other people where you were like, "Yo, I probably shouldn't be doing this," and you did it anyway?
Yes, but even still, I think that's.
But I think that's just what it is. When you know what you should and should not be doing, and you do something against your better judgment because of what's happening, like the situation, what's happening, the people you're with, like. I feel like the influence can be that soft. It's not direct, like take this drug or you can't get in. It's just like, yo.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. When you put it that way, it's like, of course, I've done things against my better judgment, or I've been with my friends, we've having a good time. But at the same time, I didn't walk away feeling victimized or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God, I gotta tell all story. It was like, oh, that was some shit that we probably shouldn't do.
Now, if your friends were famous, you might have had that thought. Yeah, like. Thought? If your friends were famous and you were doing drugs with them, you might have came back and been like, yo, these niggas influenced me. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to, like, the context. Like, you know,
I know that I've been out with people and done shit that I wouldn't normally do. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be drugs or.
Well, yeah, but you still actively made that decision, like, to do it. It might, you know what I'm saying? Like it's peer pressure, but it's like you still actively was like,
yes. It doesn't relieve the responsibility.
Right. It does not take away from the outcome. If you have a regret, I can still say, Geesh put this on me, or Geesh introduced this to me, even though I said, yeah, I'll do this with you. You know what I'm saying?
I would have never done this if Geesh wasn't there because I wouldn't have had access to that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
you can blame both parties. I get it, but the people who introduced you to that is an issue.
I mean, no, I'm just saying because those are allegations. The allegations were that they were to take drugs against their will. You know what I'm saying? As well as like, okay, you know, you had this sex trafficking and all that stuff.
So listen,
that's what I was saying. Like
to be specific again, suppose I went with you and Moni. The requirement was to take the drugs. I'm like, y'all, I ain't feeling this. I really don't want to do this. But y'all decided to do it. And I'm like, all right, I'll do it because y'all did. And the whole damn time, that ain't what I wanted to do.
But you did it because we your people.
But I did it because I was with my people. I went in there. My life ended up fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So even though I just decided to do it, that does not mean that I can't blame nobody because some shit came out of that I wanted no parts of.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying, like I said, if they were abused, if they were attacked against their will and all of that, those are definitely things that can be brought up. You know what I'm saying? That need to be.
But they willingly took their tablet, is what you're saying.
Do you think that an adult person can be abused or victimized?
Definitely. I'm just like that. Do you believe? I'm just real careful on the situations. Like I said, it's way too early to decide. Like, oh, these people guilty or not. It's way too early to be like.
I'm not deciding that for them.
Yeah, like that's not my. You know, my
there's already tons of celebrities who's always like, we got you, King, we got you, brother, we holding you down, we just that. Yeah. Why do people want to be a part of that? Like, I might check in privately. How are you doing? I hope that you're doing okay. If you need anything, let me know. But they in the comments like, we holding you down, we got you, we did. You don't know what they doing.
Maybe
then
they
somebody
do. Maybe they are all in cahoots. That could be a
all
real thing.
together.
Yeah, they all
Got
could be like,
these
"Ooh,
secrets.
shit, man."
It's because they all got secrets. And I feel like that applies to everybody. Let's say we blow up mad big. I'm sure there's something in your life that you would prefer people not to know about. And if it came out, I will be in the comments in solidarity, like, I got you. Don't worry. I don't care what these motherfuckers got to say, man.
Cause them your folks. Like them your folks.
Listen, the reason that stood out to me is because somebody reposted the comments under these posts and said, I want y'all to remember who co-signed with T.I. when everything goes down.
Yeah.
So then they're going to have to deal with that backfire. I'd rather check in with you personally, see how you doing. I'm not going to yay or nay, just to be safe.
Yeah, comments like, "Jeez." No, I'm talking shit.
Yeah, like, you know, people go gung-ho for people. I've seen it. I feel like I've been a pop culture freak all my life. But, like, I've seen scandals go down, people going gun-ho. The person that's being blamed is like, all right, I'm going to step away and take a break and go to therapy. And then you left looking stupid. I'm going to one-on-one you.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not even going to get involved that deep.
Especially if it's something that you don't support. Like, you could love somebody personally, but if they do something that you don't support, you can't be like, you know what I'm saying?
Like people making like Tiny is the most this, that type of, she might be the most amazing woman to you, but you don't know what's happening behind closed doors. Nobody does.
Yeah. Like, unfortunately, their bedroom door has been opened. Like, so.
Yeah. They have several people who were y'all brought into the bedroom.
That's a good.
Anyway,
Wait, bring it back.
So our next topic is loyalty versus love. So
loyalty.
The setup. I forgot. I think it was 21 Savage. I feel like he was on the radio somewhere. I feel like it was him. Thoughtful brother, young philosopher. He was saying that he doesn't look for love. If it was him, I really think it was him. He was saying he doesn't look for love, that he looks for loyalty. He was like, because anybody could love you. You could love anybody and still do them dirty, right? And then at the end, you're still like, yo, I love you. And you do, right? I always say that about people who cheat in their relationships. Like, that does not mean that person doesn't love you. They could love you as much as, the most love in the world, but that didn't stop them from doing whatever they were doing. Mm-hmm. So like, what do you look for in your relationship? Do you look for loyalty? Like, you going to stand by me, hold me down, not cross me? Or are you in it for like love? And is like loyalty a better thing to look for over love? Because love doesn't always make you like behave like a loyal partner.
when you put it that way, it sounds like loyalty. That means people are loyal because of what you got or what you can do. So it's like loyalty kind of seems like it's benefiting, them and you, which is, I guess, not a bad thing. As opposed to love, which is just like, I got love for you, but love really don't do nothing. Like people say, like love don't pay the bills, love that. So it's like, I guess it depends on what you're looking for. Me personally, I think I need a little bit of both.
What do you mean that the loyalty means like you want something or you're trying to get, like, what do you mean?
Because I mean, you said that the quote was that love, basically people will still hurt you if they love you, as opposed to what loyalty is like. They're loyal to you, but it's like people ain't gonna be loyal if they don't love you. Then why are they loyal to you? Like, because it probably was something that you could do for them. So it's like that makes it seem like, okay, well then I mean you get somebody that needs you as opposed to love you. And it's like, is that what you want to do? I need both, not one or the other personally. Oh, okay, Elaine. I think
love and respect
makes you loyal in that sense. Yeah, I just think that's what it is too. You need somebody that respects you, because because
I always think like I need more than love. Like, it has to be more than love.
Definitely.
Because love is not enough. Like, you could love somebody and love yourself more, or love something else more, and love this, and that'll make you act crazy. Like, there has to be something deeper than that. Definitely, like, I think a sense of respect, loyalty. I don't know, but like, yeah.
I need both. I mean, if we talking like relationship wise, so like I need you to care for me and be loyal to me. Because if you just loyal to me because of what I can do, what if they run out or what if they get cut off? Then it's like,
I don't necessarily it means like what you can do for somebody. I feel
No,
like
I think loyalty is just an allegiance, just having somebody there who will continually hold you down. That can be a friendship or a relationship.
yeah, you
But
like
you're separating the love and the loyalty. So it's like, what person gonna be loyal to you without loving you just because?
you might be a good
Everybody
person.
that I'm loyal to is just because I love them. Like I got love for you, so I'm rocking with you.
I mean, if we're good friends, I'm gonna be loyal to you. I'm gonna hold you down.
That's love.
I mean, out of the friendship and the loyalty, there probably would be an element of love. But I can be loyal to my mother and hate her fucking guts.
Because that's obligation.
Because that's an obligation. That's my mother. I need to be loyal to her. I need to hold her down, but I can't stand her.
But that's still not. That's not love, though. I don't know. I guess it's hard.
I just broke it down.
No, but I'm saying I still don't look at it. I'm like, I guess I just.
So like when people, if they got, say your mom is a crackhead, you're going to be loyal to her by being there for her if she needs you or still checking in because that's your mom. You have a loyalty to her. You don't have to love her to be loyal. I don't have to love you to hold you down.
I think that's still love.
No, because there's a difference between love and an attachment. There's a difference between love and an attachment. You can be attached to somebody and not necessarily love them, but you feel like you have some connection, right? And that's like obviously like your mother, your parents, something like that. You're gonna feel like you have some connection, even if that parent or whatever does you so dirty your whole life. You still feel like some.
There's two separate definitions for love and loyalty. Love is strong affection for another arising out of kinship or personal ties. So out of the relationship comes love. And then for loyalty. Loyalty is, it says the quality of being loyal. A strong feeling of support or allegiance. That's just standing with somebody. I don't need to love you to be loyal.
And I feel like you know people at work.
I'm watching Snowfall. The dude, they're going to be loyal to each other because they're helping each other. That don't mean they can stand each other at all. But they're in business.
That's what I'm saying. The loyalty comes from a benefit outside of love.
No.
I don't think so, because if you could think about it in maybe the context of like work, right? Somebody at work who you trust that person. Their personality, you don't really jive with them. You don't even know their personality that well. But that person comes to work every day and they handle their business. Every time you ask them the question, they know what's going on. Something goes down in the company. I'm with this person right here. They're but she's a bit, I don't care.
That's benefit because it's beneficial.
Because I
just talked about your crackhead mama. You're not getting a benefit from that. You're just loyal to her.
And this situation is like it doesn't.
You don't want to see your mama down and out.
Person.
You said what?
I feel like in the work situation is I trust this person and what they're capable of, so I want to be on this team, right?
That is a benefit.
But it's not a quid
pro quo.
It's not I give you this, you give me this. It's like an allegiance. Any allegiance you choose is a benefit because you're making the choice to be on this team.
Right. So that would be the reason to be loyal. It's not you're not just loyal just because. I mean, if I sound crazy, tap in, folks. But I'm pretty sure like this is how I'm viewing it. I'm just saying like. No, I know I'm not crazy.
Can y'all tell us if there's a difference or not?
There is a difference, but I'm just saying you're.
I'm talking to my audience because we're going in circles. Tell me, y'all. Is it crazy or no? Even though I just read the definitions.
The emojis say that he's crazy. No, he ain't crazy. I mean, maybe it's the same for him. Like it may be different for everybody. Like
I mean, that's how I look at it. I'm thinking about meeting people who in my life who are like.
I mean, for me personally, I don't need a benefit from anything. You know what I'm saying? So if I feel like I'm gonna hold you down and I'm loyal to you, that's just what it is. I don't want anything from anybody. If you offering me something, fine, cool.
And
I'm loyal to you and I get something from you. But like, I mean, I got family that I can say that I'm loyal to, that I'm going to do whatever I need to do for them. If
And
they
you don't
come
call
to
that
me.
love? That's just because no, you love your family.
I'm telling you my story. Did you want me to finish?
But I'm saying it sounds like
Did you want me to finish? Or?
love. I do want you to finish, but that's love.
Thank you. So just to be really quick, there's people who can hit me up and I can give them anything that they need or want because I want them to be great. But that don't mean that I fucking love them. And I can say that for myself. Maybe Jeesh, you feel different about it, but I can say that I can be loyal and not love a person.
Yeah, because I mean,
out of obligation.
Yeah, obligation. I think there's definitely people, and it's big with family. People in my family, it's like, if you were not related to me, I would have absolutely nothing to do with you, period. You would not be in my circle. I wouldn't even let you in my house.
Tony Braxton said it. If y'all wasn't my sisters, we wouldn't be friends.
But because you are, and I have a certain amount of respect for like the institution of family, and I don't want to be the one to fuck everything up, I'm going to act right. And if you need something, I'm going to support you because I understand what a family is. I don't have to like you. I don't have to love you. You know, like sometimes it's just like that. To me, that's not love. I do it because I feel some sort of obligation. I like to help. I would help a stranger, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, you're this close to me. If I have the capability to help you, that doesn't mean I have to like you. Like, go be great. I don't know. Just, you can't be great near me.
Come on.
No, I'm talking about it. I don't know. I guess it's about how you view love, and then
Hold on, Elaine. Yeah. Can you go back?
I ain't even do that. Fast bucket.
I get it. It's different. It's different depending on the situation and the relationship. It's levels. Exactly. It's levels. There can be loyalty and love.
There should be.
So you heard it from Elaine, but you want to hear that from me. Now it's exactly.
She said it's.
Because I just said, that's all I'm saying is like.
Did you hear what Moni just said? Moni said, that ain't what you said. That's not what you said.
You said that's all I've been saying.
It's different depending on the situation. But look, that's what I'm saying. Like,
you're stuck. You said that you're loyal. I'm serious. You said that loyalty is for benefit, and you said loyalty is the same as love. That's exactly what you said.
Wait, but I'm saying though, but loyalty, I'm saying though, like, what do you get? Like, nobody is loyal for nothing, is what I'm saying.
I just said that I am. And I can't.
That's not for nothing though.
It is, Jeesh.
If I'm giving somebody money and holding them down, I'm getting nothing from it.
That don't mean I'm not saying
I'm just loyal to you, so I'm looking out. I'm not getting anything from that.
No, that's not what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. When it's not material wise, then or you're not getting nothing from it, it's because you have a love for that person.
We're saying it's not the same thing.
How are you telling me that?
So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So I feel like that's my viewpoint on love. So it's like.
So you think anything nice somebody does for you means they love you?
Some sort of, yeah. That's a positive.
If my coworker gives me a cookie, my coworker, he buys me lunch.
Because he loves you. Sorry, no,
he's been buying lunch every day. And I'm like, okay. And I mean, it's for the office. Is that loyalty or love?
I mean, he don't know you like that.
Because he ain't getting no benefit from it. Right. We only say hi every day.
But you don't know what benefit he's getting from it. His benefit might be seeing y'all happy and full.
Okay. Is that that's just him. Yes. And I feel like it can definitely, like, some things you just do out of obligation. That's a little different because he wants to do it. He's just being nice. He's not thinking like, oh, I'm going to get something back. Let me feed these people. I mean, he could be. You always get something when you feed people. No, but I think you could be, I definitely think you could just be loyal, and it just doesn't have to be love.
I'm a meditator, nigga. I really don't, like, I don't know. I guess I just view it different. Like,
you better meditate on it.
I'm gonna think. I mean, because that's how I always looked at love, like or loyalty. Like I just feel like and even people who loyal to me, I feel like either just because they love me or I personally feel like they just know. You know what I'm saying? That's how I think. Like maybe that's the issue.
Hold on, we gotta ask the loyal queen, loyal Bree. Loyal Bree. Is there a difference between love and loyalty? Please give us the tiebreaker here. Me and my brother G is going. We like.
I'm about to call her and have her live on.
Come on, break it down, Bree.
We'll see if she hits us up in the comments. Let us know, Bree, the difference between loyalty and love.
They'll say the loyal queen, loyal Bree.
Yes. I think you guys talked about this a little bit.
We probably we always kind of dabble, you know what I'm saying, with the relationship and the loyalty post.
Bree, is there a difference? She LOLing.
I know.
Right.
Paragraph, sis.
She late. No.
Your loyalty and love is set up, brother.
No, because I feel like I got so much love to give, so I am that person that's gonna get out the car.
It's crazy that you feel that way, G, because I know a lot of times you say you're not so black and white and you don't see stuff so straightforward. So for you to feel like it's just this one blanket thing is interesting.
Yeah, because I just feel like because I'm that person that I get out the car and if you ask for $1 and I got some extra change, whatever, I'm gonna give it to you, and I feel like that's love. It ain't gotta be like I'm emotionally or like I want to. Romantic love, but I feel like I'm a person that
you're giving $1 to a bum is because you got a good heart,
right? That's love. Like that's like if somebody come on here, like the people that's viewing right now, they showing us love by just viewing us, supporting us, and that's showing love.
I think you're thinking of like that love a little differently. You're thinking of like the universal love, like I love everybody in the world kind of love. Like yes, I have that, but I'm not going to go around everywhere and give everybody $1 as I walk down the street
because I'll be broke.
I don't know.
I mean, it's just like I don't know. Like, yeah, I guess we just got to get into it with the viewers thing. But we
hear about that. Maybe we can revisit the loyalty.
Yeah, we can revisit that, and you know what I'm saying, do a little poll or something and see where we at. Is
we're gonna put that on our Insta page and see what the G have to say.
Yeah, the G side and the.
And just to prep y'all a little bit, our last topic is nice and juicy. We have about 8 minutes left of the show. So you could tune in on Sunday Brunch, where you're going to get a little bit of the show after the show. So we're definitely going to continue this conversation. We're going to start it up right now, continue it on Sunday Brunch.
Turn up.
It is going to be good, and we really want to get into it. So we might break, right, and put out a little poll to the audience on Instagram, see what people think. But we definitely want to hear about the loyalty and love. And our last topic for the night.
Juicy.
Why are men and sometimes women bothered by hearing or seeing things that are gay on TV? So if you have a man in your life, I know this has happened to me. Like I've been with a guy before, we'll be watching something. Some men might start making out or kissing or do, whatever the fuck people do when they like each other on TV. Very regular, right? It's how people show love and affection. And they get really like bothered by seeing it. Like, no, I don't want to watch that shit. Or like, what is this? Why are they putting this on? And I'm always like, yo, why do you care? Like, why does it bother you? Like, what is the difference between these people rubbing against each other and these people rubbing against each other? Like,
I think it's something that's just taught. Like, for a lot of families, anything that's like not normal or, anything that's gay or freaky or anything like that is just taboo and is not to be talked about. And then sometimes, people are taught if they into that, whether it be from religion or just once again family influence, that they're taught that's a bad, nasty thing. So when you see it, it's like you do the same thing, like like no, that's not what you're doing. Like I feel like it's like a behavioral thing that we kind of learn and subconsciously just teach and recycle. Because at the end of the day, if it's something that you don't want to see, you could just turn it. You don't have to go out your way to show that you're repulsed by it. Mm-hmm. So I feel like that right there is, Okay, come on, Bree. We gotta real quick. She said this. That's love and loyalty.
All right, we can definitely get into it. We'll
Yeah,
see.
we're gonna get some more into
Over
that.
Instagram.
But yeah, definitely. Going back to that, people, I think it's just something that's taught, and that we just kind of recycle, whether knowingly or unknowingly. And I feel like we're taught that like these things are bad. So when we see somebody projecting it, we do what we taught to do, which is like be disgusted by it.
I think that for men, it's just uncomfortable because that's what it's been. That's what they. That's just what.
Oh no!
What happened to me?
Nothing.
Kick you out.
I was trying to put you on a big screen.
Leave me out of it.
Go ahead, Keem. What are you saying?
I think that it's about what's taught. You know what I'm saying? And it's so ingrained. For men, it's like no association because I don't want the labels. I don't want to seem like I'm enjoying this or blah, blah, blah. But I think that if you're grown and mature, it just, like you said, it's the same thing. Like, why does it matter? Because I know husbands and wives who watch TV shows where it's crazy scenes in them. And she mentions like they got a little excessive this week, but he's chilling watching the show. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's in everything now. That's the crazy part. Like some people are tired of seeing it. There's times when I'm sitting there watching it like, damn. Where did this come from?
What you say about again?
What y'all put this up in here? Where this come from?
Do y'all remember when Brokeback Mountain was like groundbreaking? It was like, oh my god,
Brokeback Mountain was like the first. Here you go. It was crazy, but
now it's very normal. And I also like maybe I just am around shitty people. Also, a guy who I was obsessed with watching My 600-Pound Life for a while. Every time he would see me watching that show, he would come and be like, yo, this is disgusting. Turn it off. Like, could not watch it. And I'm like, yo, I'm not exactly small. Like, is my body disgusting?
Right. I love seeing them people cleaning between them rolls.
Yo, it's like, he was like, once you get to that point, like, it's gross. And I don't know. Is it
Brokeback was wild. It was very graphic.
It was.
But go ahead.
It was grabbing each other to these stretches. Rip them pants off. Yes, I don't know what it is, but it's like that comparison comes up as well. Like watching the big people on My 600-Pound Life, and then watching the gay people, and like having that same type of reaction. It's like I don't understand.
The gays and the fats, they go through so much rejection. It's crazy out here. But I don't know. I feel like I've seen a lot of growth in people. I get where there can be discomfort because as a community, we know how we grew up and the labels that was put on it. And I think that all of that still sticks with people. The guys, they don't want to be associated with just a little hair of maybe they might be into that. You know what I'm saying? Rather than just enjoying the show. They're insecure about something that they don't need to be insecure about. But we know that the people around us are watching and judging and you can sit here and watch this with a straight face. What's up with you?
But now do you think that the guys who are making these comments might have
hiding something,
a little bit of a feeling?
Absolutely.
Like,
yes, absolutely. If you have extreme rejection, and you're just going in on people and you have hate, you out here beating up gay people, harassing gay people, you don't want to see no gay nothing, you're probably hiding something within yourself. Even if you haven't realized it yet, you need to come to that point. So people perceptions and what they were told. Yeah, that's a major issue, but I've come across so many grown men who don't think twice about shaking your hand, hugging on you, loving on you, being your homie. You know what I'm saying? Being around you, talking about these gay ass shows. You know what I'm saying? And it's weird for women when they feel uncomfortable about it. Like, is it your religion? Is your this? I worked with a woman who was so down to earth, but she didn't like no homosexuality.
Yo,
but you're the ghetto and you don't even understand your religion.
Right.
But you're walking around hating people.
Yo, I worked at a place. I told you I worked with kids before, and there was a social worker at the place. And she was saying something to me about one of the kids, and it was just like, she was very religious. She's like, well, in my religion, I don't believe that. I was like, you're a social worker. Like, I didn't say it to her, but I really wanted to be like, you are a social worker working
in a community.
Your religion and your judgment has no place here.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody cares. Like, that shouldn't even be coming out of your mouth around these babies. And if any of them show anything or express anything about them being gay, you better let them kids be.
Right.
Like, straight up. Do not come in here imposing like what you believe on somebody else.
And we were in a community service field. We were dealing with people who felt they were transgender, who were gay, who was dealing with different, like, can you even do that without, trying to sway people any certain type of way?
We is over the time. We gotta continue this
Don't
on
cut me
Sunday.
off like that, brother.
I tried to.
We'll continue.
We're continuing on Sunday brunch. Yes, and we're all on Clubhouse. Hit us up on Clubhouse. We might just be on Sunday brunch and like record.
DM us if you want an invite on Clubhouse.
Yeah. So we popping. We got them exclusive invites. So
you know what? This just came to me. I think we should, when we record our little episodes, maybe put it on Clubhouse, and maybe some people who join us could chime in.
I think because these conversations is definitely not our conversation, so we gotta get in the Clubhouse for sure.
Just stretch all of those out.
Yeah. Let the people, hear what the folks got to say, because it's always two sides.
Yeah.
So this was
See
fun.
y'all Sunday.
Hey, ladies. All right, family. On that note, until next time. Have a good night. Thank you for joining us. Hit us up on Instagram. Check us out on Sunday with Elaine. It's going to be popping.
Yes.
Popping. It's popping. All right.